An oxymoron is when it's a figure of speech that has two things that are contradicting to each other. What is
like bittersweet?
Bittersweet.
Bittersweet.
Yeah.
Little big dick.
Little big dick.
Little big, good old little big dick.
What is the oxymoron? If you had to place an adjective in front of the word OnlyFans, what would be the oxymoron for that?
A lot of haters.
A lot of only haters? No, that's the opposite.
No, wait.
OnlyFans.
Free pictures?
Free pictures.
No, like
Everyone's, no, that's not an adjective.
Exclusively public. Exclusively public.
You're getting too technical. OnlyFans is known for
Naked
what
pictures.
type of
Naked pictures.
Naked pictures. What would be the oxymoron to that?
Covered pictures or covered bodies?
Yeah.
Well, that's the opposite.
Unnaked pictures.
There is a model, an OnlyFans model, who does near nude photos to nude photos, and she also adds in quite a healthy dose of Christianity to her.
oh damn, there it is.
Thing.
She have like the cross in her freaking butt cheek.
I didn't go in and look at her content. Like obviously it's all locked up anyways, so I don't know.
Is her name called Holy Holes?
Her name?
I like holy hoes.
Her name is Lindsay Capuano.
Ah, so basic.
Lindsay.
Yeah, right. You would think she would have like a cooler.
So she's a
cooler,
Christian.
handle name. Christian OnlyFans model.
That's tight.
Yeah.
I could picture like a ass with a thong and like a Bible verse written on like her butt
That
cheeks.
would be really
John
cool.
3:16 or something, you know?
That's one way to get people to read the Bible.
She has like a fucking cross and then she finger bangs herself with
Oh, she's hot.
Hey, what's
Christian.
up?
Look at that waist to the booty.
Bam!
That's a nice ass.
I like that little flower thing in her hand.
She must run a lot. No, she must
She
squat.
doesn't run a lot.
Doesn't run a lot. She sprints and squats.
She does track and field for sure.
She does the long jumps.
Where's the Christian parts of those pictures?
Yeah.
So,
I mean, she's a Christian.
She's an angel.
so in her like info biography,
She's wearing angel wings and her fucking titties are hanging out and she's like this.
she always explains. She was explaining. God will love you no matter what. That's what I was taught in my household, school, and church. Because she at night prays every single night that she will make $200,000 a month.
But I heard the opposite. God doesn't love you no matter what. You have to do all the shit that God tells you to do, and then He loves you. What the fuck?
That's the reason why she's making headlines. It's kind of like based on religion. I'm not religious myself, so I don't know too much.
Depending on what kind of Christianity, yeah.
You have to do your part, and He won't love you for everything, for
I
whatever.
mean, it's all whatever you want to make of it.
Because they say unconditional love, but then it's conditional from God.
I think it depends on what kind of Christianity you grew up. Like Catholics more about rules,
Yeah.
a lot of rules. But then there's these like new age churches. Like I think there's one called the Prosperity Church or whatever, where it's like God wants you to be rich. What do you want? A Lamborghini. God's gonna give you a Lamborghini.
That sounds like the devil in disguise.
That sounds
I
like what
can't
she's
do
doing.
it. I can't do it. I grew up Catholic, but it was like, I don't know.
I mean, but
It's subscribed to all of it.
But there's so many different kinds of Christianity, so you can't really box it into like one thought. But I think the stereotype is Christianity hates sex.
Yeah. But why?
I think they don't like
Well,
pleasure.
it's supposed to
Like,
be like
it's-
sacred for marriage,
It's-
right?
But why?
It's for the sake of just popping out children.
The fucking stones.
I didn't write it. There's so many.
I don't see none of these animals and lions getting married and nothing before they have a
Hey,
They
there's
ain't
like
Christian, though.
penguins. There's all these species that just kick it with one for the rest of their life.
There's a lot that do that. There's some other ones that be just getting down to get down.
Oh,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
I think the reasoning comes from humans are supposed to be closer to God, and animals are like just, right? So then we're not supposed to be like animals.
I
We're
like
supposed to
that
be
description.
better. So the better
Love
means
it.
like we're not gonna be like animals and just fuck each other and like suck each other off all day. What we're gonna do is we're gonna only use that shit for baby making because we're so above it all and like we're so transcendent that like we don't fucking do any of that shit.
Then it means we shouldn't even have any babies because at some point it goes beyond that and you don't even want sex anymore.
It's religion.
But then we have to keep humanity going. So we have to
Yeah,
have
for the
babies.
purpose of you need to build more God children. So you know what I mean? Like
Oh,
it's
yeah.
that's basically where the reasoning comes from. I feel like in any religion though, you can contradict the fuck out of anything and pick and choose what you
Oh,
want.
yeah.
Of course.
True. Very true.
So Christian stripper.
Christian stripper.
We should just do a
That's
whole
the thing.
strip club. Christian strippers, like Christian,
know.
like. First of
there's a
all,
market for
everyone
that.
go. I mean, like, if this is a more or less a Christian country, everyone going to those strip clubs are Christian.
They are.
Like a large percentage of people putting their money out in that strip club.
Trying to help
That's
the
tithing.
Tithing. A strip club church?
Strip club open on Sundays?
Open on Sunday.
Only on Sunday.
Open only on or only not open on Sundays.
I sometimes
Like Chick-fil-A.
feel religious experiences when I see hot girls.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, wow, I appreciate God's creatures.
I mean, you can be like in awe of like you can have a religious experience.
Yeah, but if you get a boner, you're supposed to reject it.
What defines
No, devil, no!
what defines a religious experience?
I don't know. I just made it up. I was like, I feel the Holy Spirit.
But yeah, so this model, she prays. I think the headline kind of.
So weird.
She prays for $200,000 a month, and she does make
How close is she?
$200,000 a month.
Hell yeah, she's hot.
She's trying to maintain the $200,000.
God answered her prayers.
Yes, exactly. And
Why
she
that
also-
specific number?
I don't know.
That's a good number. 200
Why not?
That's a great number.
200 G's a month, that's a really good number.
Are you saying it could have been 500 or it could have been 6? But what's the significance of 2?
Let's just go
There
200.
we go. There
He's
we
not
go.
greedy.
She's exercising a bit of control, I would say. Yes.
That's a lot of money.
I mean, she just knows her base,
Yeah, it's
True.
and she's
Just
promoting.
multiplied it by.
Yeah, she's promoting to her base, and they all my people are Christian, so
Yeah, you gotta give them a service. The Sunday service.
Sunday service.
What are the Christians saying about this?
I don't know actually.
Saying
We're subscribed.
nice, but
Well, one would argue that maybe her parents disowned her and don't approve of what she decided to do with her career.
They ain't gonna get that money then.
Yep.
But they actually are very supportive, and they were actually a very devout household. Growing up, they were very religious and all that. But her parents supported her being an OnlyFans model, and they've actually proudly celebrated each time she reached 1 million followers on Instagram. She has 2.5 million followers right now.
damn, her mom was
what
like,
did they
"Baby,
do?
you always had a nice onion, and it's time to show the world."
I don't know, man. I don't think I'd judge or condone or tell if I had a daughter to quit this shit. But I wouldn't be supporting it, man. I'd be like, dude, you're an adult. You do your fucking pussy slanging shit, and that's cool. But man, I don't want to fucking look at this stuff, dude. That's weird.
It is crazy. Do you
yeah.
have friends that may post anything a little provocative online?
And I laugh.
And you're like, yo, that shot was crazy. What were you doing? Thirst trap. I mean, it's like I get the thirst trap, but also if it's like that's your thing that you do every post.
Maybe for guys it's weird.
Yeah.
Maybe for guys it's weird because if I see my girlfriends do that shit, then I applaud it. Like I think it's cool. And if I see like guys do that shit, then I'm like,
What's the guy version? Like comedic style or like
well, no, because it's
or a
comedic,
guy
right?
taking
But
shirtless pictures?
yeah, like if a guy takes shirtless
He bites
pictures.
his lip.
Oh, I mean, cool.
To me, it's like seeing my little sister, or like if it was a daughter, or like my image of them is not a sexual creature. It's a stuffed animal. Like that's a kid.
That's
a
good.
puppy, right? So then like when they do that, I'm like, man, I know you're gonna be an adult and shit, but like do it away from me. Like I'm pretty sure I could be 80 and my daughter could be like 50 or whatever, and I'm just like, man,
Or could you
stop being a woman and shit.
Could you be supportive without actually like seeing it though? I mean,
That's what I was saying. Is like, yeah, I'll be like, yeah, just fucking do what you gotta do. But okay, so I'm picturing what's her name, Sasha Grey, or one of those porn stars. Her dad would come to the shoot and like watch them fuck and be like,
No, you can't do all
like,
that.
yeah, and I'm like, I can't do that shit.
We're not talking about porn. We're talking about her posting is just a provocative
Isn't
shot.
that, like already like inching in that.
That's the extreme version of what
You
you
went extreme.
Yeah.
No, that's what I was saying. Is like, okay, what is their form of support? Is like maybe they'll subscribe to their
You giving a
OnlyFans.
like? Are you giving a like? Are you giving? If that picture comes across, Joe, you giving a?
I would block the fuck out of them. You know how people want to follow their kids? I will block the fuck out of you. You are lame. Hell nah, dude.
You are lame.
How do they view it? Because they must be viewing it as if like their kid is at a basketball game shooting hoops, right? But how are they viewing it in that way? That is crazy.
Yeah, how do you not see it as some
My mind's
overtly
involved
sexual thing?
Yeah, how do you see it as like, oh, this is what my daughter loves to do and have her titties bouncing around? I support it like it's like my son playing soccer.
Like, yeah, but what if it's like, you know, your daughter's a Victoria's Secret model.
That's different.
But it is
It's not different for me.
Pretty close.
different
For
in
a
the-
mind, for a male
For
mind,
a male
it's
mind,
not that
it's
far
not.
off.
They're in the same.
But it's
lane.
done like tastefully.
It is done tastefully.
And for the whole like masses to digest and not like be turned off by it. But like something OnlyFans, I always assume, I've never been on the app or whatever, but I always assume that it's a little bit more risque than like a Victoria's Secret.
I mean, OnlyFans is a private thing, right? It's not like Twitter.
No, yeah. Everything's locked, and then you have to pay in tiers. So like it's all like. paid
Obviously,
for.
none of us have been on OnlyFans, but there's a lot of people because this girl got 200,000.
A month.
Dude, she gets like in one donation, she can receive up to 3,000, like a day. Like there's people donating 3,000 a day.
For what?
Dude, I met someone who launched her first month of launching OnlyFans. She made 130 grand.
Damn.
No nude.
People just,
nude.
or I guess guys, like they just have money and they don't have anyone to spend it on, and they feel some type of connection with you, and they're just like, here, I just want to give it to you because I just like you that much. No reason.
Patreon, but it's like a Twitter Patreon.
I think so.
I mean,
that.
we do
Like
it
an
at the strip
Instagram
club,
Patreon.
and we get money and we throw it.
No, we've given money away at strip clubs for sure.
So it's the same thing. It's just easier now. Think about how easier it is now doing it at home.
No, but it's so fun to make it rain physically. Digitally, it's like a button. That's not fun.
Yeah.
Oh, there's
it's
that
like-
cha-ching thing, right? Doesn't it make a noise when you donate?
I don't know.
Only if you have the volume on.
If you go to strip club, like it's like a whole,
mute.
it's a whole like
Fucking missed
process of like it's a night out and guys you end up at a strip, like it's a whole event thing, experience happening. You know, OnlyFans just like the experience is pulling your phone out and opening up
And
the
your
app.
dick.
Oh, you think they're just jerking off in the?
Oh, brother, come on. Are you kidding me?
That's something you can't do at the strip club. You get
That's something
tossed
you
out.
can't-
You get tossed out
can't
so
do that.
fast.
You can't do that at strip club. That's true.
It
That's
is a perk.
That's true. You know, I should start supporting some OnlyFans, but I don't really like buying porn and buying. It's so free. There's so much out there.
I don't see. That's why I think that OnlyFans is next level because you're not really buying porn. You're supporting.
You're supporting the artists on there.
You see them evolve.
You're still putting money in it.
Is it porn?
I mean, how do you view Patreon?
It's sex work.
How do you view Patreon then?
Yeah, I don't have any Patreons. Like, I don't do any of
Their
that.
thing, they're like, I have OnlyFans and no nudes. Then what's that?
That's art. That's what I call
You
it.
think they're creating content for people to jerk off to? I think that's kind of like
I don't think a lot of models know that other people jerk off to them.
models that post feet pictures on purpose. Like, here's my feet and my toes. You don't think they're like
They know guys are coming on that
like,
shit.
Some of them, if they're real to themselves, but a lot of girls, they refuse. They don't even want to think about that.
Like fitness models or just regular women. Yeah, they're
You
getting.
don't
Like
want to
I-
know that there's dudes
I mean,
busting
I
to you.
don't-
You don't want to know that dudes are busting to you, but they are.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, for sure.
So that's what I'm
yeah,
saying,
you
like,
guys are busting
for
to
a lot
us.
Guys aren't like out here like doing like provocative stuff. You're like, but there's just sexy pictures.
From a
I'm just
guy's
sitting
point of
here
view,
and they're
you don't
busting
need
right
to.
now.
Damn, Gio.
That's true.
I mean, I'm
Like
not
if
wrong.
there was a hot chick on a cereal box, dudes would be busting to the cereal box.